Hello guys, how are you today? I am here in Minecraft. I am on my Minecraft server Solstice, and I'm just looking at a map of a venue we've got for an event that is happening this weekend. Here on my server we have 4 big events a year, one for each of the seasons. There's Winter Frost, Wellspring, the Solstice Summer Sports Spectacular, which also coincides with the first year anniversary of this particular server that I'm running, and the Fall Festival. So this is the venue. I did the stable stuff. It's going to be absolutely the least exciting of the events, and I'm not just saying that. It's just true. But I like horsey things, so I don't care. We have the quilt over here, which is a parkour sort of thing. We've got a spleef arena. We've got a fancy posh hotel. We've got some track and field events in the Rhino Dome. We've got a labyrinth treasure hunt thing over here. We have a flying through target thing going on. And the Asuro Archery Complex actually has, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different events, I believe. A few at any rate. So I'm not going to fly over all the things and show that off too much. If you've been around for some of my streams, you'll have seen a bit of it. But I'm going to save most of that for the event. Now this event will be going on for 3 separate streams, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, coming up a day after tomorrow. Yeah, day after tomorrow. So there's my barn. This is the viewing stand over here. We will have both racing and jumping. There's early birds, of course, waiting. They get out. You know what the race lovers are like, right? We get out in the morning and we watch the horses exercising, so we can come over here and place our bets with the bookies, etc. We've got the clubhouse for the owners over there. We've got a big barn. The upstairs is a posh little special place for owners, of course. Anyway, I'll be showing off the build, and we will be having events. So I'm quite excited about it. It's not a big server, but it's a server with a lot of really, really special people to me, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys drop by. That will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Actually, what are the dates for that? That is going to be Friday the 13th. Oh, well, that's lucky. Saturday the 14th and Sunday the 15th of August 2021. So if you if you end up watching this in 6 years or something, I'm sorry, you will have missed it. I will be chopping up the recordings for this though and putting them online. So I am working on an awards building over here. Now this is a building that's going to be special to me. Let me make sure the time. I don't want to have to deal with mobs while I'm in here. Yes, I am doing this particular one in creative. This is a survival server, but I only have until tomorrow to finish this. So I'm rushing it through in creative. And it's my server. I can do this if I want to. Okay? I'm just saying. So this is going to be a very special building to me. I am going to be going over the history of my Minecraft servers, my Patreons, people that have gone above and beyond over the years to do special things for me. And I am going to be putting their names in here. I don't know what to call this. It's kind of an awards building. We will also be putting in the actual winners of every one of our events through this last year, and then going forward, every time we have an event, the winners will be going in here. But I don't know, it's almost like a Hall of Heroes, or I don't know what to call it. But I know it needs to have an epic name. Now right now this is very much a work in progress. I started working on it quite late last night. Well, no, actually, no, it wasn't late last night. I'm lying. It wasn't late at all, but I went on until late because even in creative, I have built a thing and ripped it down and built a thing and ripped it down, and you know how that goes. Now, this particular tower here, I'm kind of playing off. It's inspired by, let's put it that way, I believe the Guggenheim museum, art gallery, whatever. I just want lots of wall space. I want to be able to walk the walls and have lots and lots of names listed of people that I'm just grateful to have in my life, and there are a lot of them. We have populated, all the little people in the stands and various things with people from this server, and in a couple of cases, people from my past as well, who have done, wonderful, absolutely fabulous things for me. And I want to say thank you. I've always told people they would be immortalized in some way, and I want to make sure that I carry that forward, that I keep doing that. Just because you were, somebody who was an outstanding supporter in the past, and then life doesn't allow you to do that anymore, does not mean that I have forgotten you or I am ungrateful. So I want to try to get as many of those names in here as I possibly can. I will also be placing in here, there will be a small room that has the history of my various Minecraft servers on it, if I can find all those dates. I've been running Minecraft servers for a long time. So if I can find all those dates, I'm gonna, I have a little room tucked away. Where did I put it? Right here. This sweet little thing. Now I don't like the roof on here, and I don't like this roof at all. I like the idea that it's gonna, kind of feels like a greenhouse or something, but, okay, did I mention this was done like really late and I was extremely exhausted? But this will be a room for the history of my servers, and just a little side blip there, that's all. But the rest of this is going to be, I need a name. I need to know what to call it. An awards building, the awards tower, the Heroes Hall, the Patrons Palace. There will be people in here who were not patrons, of course, but not officially on the website Patreon, where they, they make a pledge and they honor that monthly so that I can buy dog food and actually survive. This online stuff is my only income. This is all I got. And yeah. So anyway, let's get off that subject, because that's almost depressing. But I just want everybody to know, like the people who do this for me, that I am actually very, very grateful. And I think about them all the time. You are important to me, obviously, and I do not take this for granted in any way, shape, or form. You guys matter, and I really appreciate you being in my life, and I want you to know that. And like I said, if you were someone in the past who, did what they could while they could, and that's just no longer possible, that does not mean you have been forgotten. And if I'm going to dig up all the names that I can possibly manage, and I'm going back years of time, we're talking like 8-9 years, and they will be added to this building. Absolutely. All the lovely people who have done wonderful things. So the event this weekend, it's kind of special because it is also the anniversary of this particular server. We called it Solstice. That was the working title, because I decided to open this on the summer solstice last year. And I hadn't realized that at the time. I just posted, to my in my patron channel, in my Discord group, that the patrons got their own place. I posted there that, I'm going to be opening a Minecraft server for you guys, and we didn't have a title for it, and all of my worlds do get named something at some point, and I didn't have anything, and since it came out on the solstice, we just called it Solstice. And then my head builder at the time, a lovely, lovely man that's been friends for a long time, he's come to visit me in Scotland and all that stuff, Hakoon, he just took that whole solstice idea and flew with it. He did amazing things. Our big portal station got 4 towers. We mapped the entire world before we opened it, and because it's Minecraft and that's in blocks, of course, that ended up a great big square with a path, crossing both sides in the middle, meeting in the middle. And it ended up being in 4 quarters, and they became winter, spring, summer, and fall, and blah, blah, blah. And we just went with it. So the 4 seasons of the year. We've always had the seasonal holidays in my worlds. We started with Winter Frost, and the first one we added Wellspring in the future, or the fall. The fall festival may have been the first, actually. I'm trying to think. Anyway, we've always had the fall and winter ones, and then we added the spring one, and then last year we added the summer one. And like I said, that became, connected to our anniversary too. So that's been kind of exciting. Now why is, okay, this one is 3 out. This one is 2. That one is 2, but they're okay. Well, this is not perfect, folks. I have done a boo-boo. I don't like that much. Not keen on the whole boo-boo thing at all. So this one is in the wrong place. Although I'll admit, I hate to say this, but I like it better with the 3 across. It's wider, it's easier to climb, which means I have to move all of these. Well, that kind of sucks, but you know what? This is supposed to be something special. Close enough does not count. Not at all. At all, at all, at all. Close enough is not good enough. So we have 3. 1, 2, 3, and then the steps. Ooh, I need steps. I was having to fight mobs a while ago. So 1, 2, 3. So it would go here. Does that look better at the top? I like the top one the best. The one that's wrong, of course, is the one that's the bestest of the bunch. So let's move them all out then. So it sits on the 4th one and goes up from there. That's fine. At any rate, if you like Minecraft, or if you just want to come and hang out with a great bunch of people who will undoubtedly be doing silly things, I expect there is well, who am I kidding? There will be death, probably starting with mine. I absolutely suck at this stuff. But, yeah. And of course, one of my top level patrons, Asuro, is going to win everything. Or if you're a betting person and you want to bet, he's a safe bet. I'm just saying. He might not win everything, but he's really, really talented. He's going to win a lot, okay? Now, I could have made this higher, but if I did, then I would have to raise... I'd have to raise this up, and then the windows on the outside, which I'm not entirely sure I'm keeping anyway. I mean, windows look so different depending on, you know, on the texture pack you have, right? You know what? And let's have a look. We're going to do that. Let's check this out. I'm sorry, I got way off here. Sortex Fanver is the one I have used historically, like almost always. And on this one, of course, it's a very different situation, and the colors are very, very subtle, which is absolutely fine. It does feel a bit more modern and clean, doesn't it? It really does. Huh. So it may just come down to, you know, what texture pack do I want to use to do this? Man, if I could type, wouldn't that be awesome? I can type fine if nobody's looking. So we're going to get rid of the rain and the dark because we want to be able to see this well. Yeah, that's a really different building, isn't it? That's very different. Invictus is quite pretty too. Let's have a look at that. And I will even check it in default, although I don't play in default because I get headaches. And in this one I'm not really keen on the windows at all. And yes, down here in front I've got 3 different kinds because I was testing some things last night when I realized I was too tired to care anymore. I'm still not sure about that. I like it, but I don't. It feels too heavy somehow. It sits up there like a great big old toad ready to jump on you or something. I'm not sure I like that. Maybe just a different wood. I like the shape. I like where it sits, but it feels too top heavy somehow. Maybe a different color wood would do it, but resource packs. Let's go back to what I am actually, you know what? Let's try default too, shall we? Just to see what some people will be seeing. Well, actually, oh, that's it looks best in default. Is this actually the default? No. What texture pack have I got? That is the default look. Wow. It looks best in default, which I never use. Wow, his default texture pack just changed. Why is that one blip different than this one? I mean, actually, why is that? Grass block, grass block. Okay, so it's just a bit of different. Wow, that's very strange. Anyway, yeah, this one looks best in default. Wow. There's no way. There's no freaking way. That's not even a thing. Huh. Has the defaults changed? I haven't used default in so long, I can't even. This is wild. I don't know what to think. I have not used default in years because it just gives me headaches. And this actually looks best. Well, that's just wrong. I don't know what to do about this, folks. My head is exploding, okay? I actually don't know what to do about that. Huh. Well, at any rate, I have a lot to think about. This is a holy camole moment for me. I'm telling you, kind of strange. I absolutely like these better. The windows here the best. Well, I don't know. At any rate, I do record. I'm sorry, I do stream this afternoon, but I'm playing a different game. It was the patron. No connection to everything I'm talking about with Patreon and my patrons, but quite a nice little building game. I'll be streaming that today. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be on my very own Minecraft server having heaps and heaps of fun. I hope you plan to drop by and say hello. If you are a Minecraft fan, it should be a good time. And if you're not, and you're just a fan of very nice communities with very nice people who will be chatting and punning and laughing and dying, then drop in anyway. I'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye.